They came to promote loans several times. The third time I took it. At first I was afraid, but they said if I borrow for farming, my family would prosper. The village chief urged me to sell my land to pay the debt. I said selling it wouldn't even be enough because the interest is so high. Then he said, just sell it will be better than nothing. You can do day wage labor to pay off the remaining debt. It will not take long. Now the land is gone, the debt remains. My husband is sick and all my children still need an education.
Everyone here, even my son, also sold his farmland. Those used to be our cashew farm, now new buyer grow rubber.
Financial service providers face intense competitive pressure, and that pressure can sometimes lead them and lead credit officers to make loans that should never have been made in the first place, and eventually to questionable collection practices when those loans end in difficulty, including pressure to sell assets. These challenges are difficult and they're deeply entrenched. But we believe and we see that there are still financial institutions in Cambodia who care deeply about responsible practices, who care deeply about their clients. And so we stay to support these institutions and at the same time work with other stakeholders to strengthen the sector, to strengthen and promote responsible practices in Cambodia. And one area where we believe and we know we can make a difference is by empowering clients.
After that, we learned how to increase our income, start saving, stop taking emergency loans in order to make formal payments, especially the high interest, informal loans that plunged us into over-indebtedness. This has helped to improve our financial situation and reduce the debt burden.
If the project had started earlier, I would have stopped borrowing from other sources in order to make payments. And I would still have my land. I sold most of my farmland already. I lost the cashew plantation that was inheritance from my parents since 30 years ago. But now, when the debt collectors come to demand payment, I am not afraid, I am not angry, I don't get upset. I tell them that if I had the money, I would pay them. But if this project had not come when it did, the last hectare of my land would be gone too.
We commissioned a research study on the customer empowerment pilot in Ratanakiri because we want to replicate it. It's important. And what we found was that overall empowerment improved. Customers are more willing to speak up and ask questions. They're better able and willing to engage lenders in renegotiating terms rather than just remaining silent and fearful. they begin to question the status of a loan that probably should have never been made in the first place.
Before I joined the sessions, I was afraid. They threatened me. They followed us to the farm. They saw my husband was sick and lying in a hammock. They said he is lazy. Why doesn't he do work to bring an income? After I joined the program, the credit officer came again. This time his attitude was different. He asked about our situation. I was able to communicate to him with confidence. I told him about our difficulties and requested leniency. I was confident to speak directly and negotiate. In the past, just to hear their motorbike coming, I would run to hide at someone else's house. Now they don't threaten me and stop to pressure us to borrow from other sources to make the payments to them.
The research findings are very encouraging because customers have a responsibility for their own financial health. They need complete, understandable information and real financial options. This helps customers exercise judgment and restraint, even when faced with intense sales pressure. Customer empowerment includes responsibility, but that responsibility must be exercised within a system that respects boundaries and enforces standards. Unless financial institutions maintain open channels of communication, clear options, timely decisions, and respectful treatment, empowerment remains incomplete. So financial institutions must change, and the regulatory and enforcement frameworks must be in place to encourage those changes, or force them if necessary. But we believe that the lessons learned from the customer empowerment pilot in Ratanakiri are widely relevant. They suggest that even in very challenging circumstances, customers can and will advocate for themselves effectively if they know how to. We are hopeful this experience can be replicated widely.
We believe in the principle of first do no harm, but we really think that we can do better than that. We want to do better than that, and we do all our work to go beyond do no harm, because we believe that financial inclusion, the provision of financial services, when done responsibly, can do so much to improve the lives of people, provide them with the capacity to take up the opportunities that will help them to improve their lives.
I have hope and courage now after attending the village debt counseling sessions. I have hope in my children that they will study hard in school. I want my children to get a good education like others for a better life.